Hey everyone, it's Alison Sullivan with Stamp Crazy with Alison. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia, which is on the west coast of Canada. Thank you for joining me today on my live. I'm just going to make sure that I'm broadcasting. There might have been, when you're watching me on a replay, there might be a little bit of I'm just sort of staring at the screen. That's because I am getting myself onto a group. And so there's a process for streaming to a group. Hello, Keisha. How are you today? Feels like snow outside at my house. I'm not sure about you. I don't think we're getting snow, but it feels like it. We're going to play with Snowy Wonder today. I can see that I am broadcasting okay to my Border Buddy group and that the sound is on. And I'm assuming the sound is on my page too, because you would let me know if it wasn't. So that's good. And then I'm just going to open that up and we'll see. Let me just see how many people are watching over on a group versus my page or YouTube. Okay. All right. So we're all good. Just you and me, kid, for now, but hopefully others will come. Oh, hi, Christine. Nice to see you. You don't make it to my lives very often. How nice. Hi, Bobby. I haven't seen you in forever, Bobby. It's because you watch me on my group, I think, right? I'm not sure. But I got Sharon and Sarah are both watching me over on my group. Yay! Okay. Hi, Cindy. Hello, hello. Raining where you are. Oh, yeah. It just feels really cold out there. We got to drive out Mission tomorrow, Cindy, to pick up my grandbaby dog. Is that what you call it? No, my granddog. Anyway, she's coming to stay. I know she'll be thrilled. She doesn't want to leave her house. But so I'm hoping it doesn't get snowing out in the Fraser Valley or anything, but I haven't checked the weather, so I'm probably just, yeah. Stella! I know. Poor Stella. Oh, Cindy was on a class on Saturday, and we were looking after Stella, but everyone had to go out. My husband had to go out. The kids just dropped her off, and my son said, she'll be great, she'll be great. She'll be so tired, she'll sleep. No. Right beneath my feet. And downstairs, she was howling like a wolf. Anyway, we made it through. You watched on YouTube, Bobby? Oh, good. Thanks for letting me know. Thank you. I know you've been with me before. Okay. Hi, Jeanette, all the way from Australia. Nice to see you. Just rain tomorrow. Okay. Anyway, Keisha, it was... Although everyone said, well, we can't really hear her. And people were kind of more distressed than she was. Poor little thing. Anyway, it was all good. All good. Nothing's easy. Let's get started. Speaking of not easy, my card today is a bit of a challenge. So we'll see how well I do. We'll see how I do. You guys are always so forgiving, even if I mess up, right? It was cute, but it was faint. Oh, good. That's good. That's what Anne said. She said, I can't really hear her. Okay. I guess it was just distressing for me. Okay. So we're going to use a Snowy Wonder bundle. So cute. This is from the mini. And of course, it's part of the Snowy Scenes Suite collection. Okay. Oh, hi there, Sarah. Hello on my Border Buddy Facebook. Okay. Love this. Look at this. So we've got the stamps and then we've got the coordinating dies. And you can see there's these big kind of snow globe-y ones. And here's the ones I'm going to use today. So I'm going to show you them all. With the exception of this one, these are all, look at this. Look how many there are. What is there, 18 or something? It's some crazy number. No more than that, 20, oh, my eyesight's bad, 22 or 23. Look at that. So what do we need these for if they don't really match any of these? Well, you can create a snow globe and put all your little elements inside. Oh, you get this bundle tomorrow? Cool. And let me show you what's happening in our class, because Cindy's coming to our class. That's why she's ordered her bundle. Okay. Okay. Oh, Barb. Hi. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Barb. Okay, so let me show you what comes in the class. So the class is on November 30th. You can join from anywhere. You can join from Alexandria, Virginia. You can join from Sydney, Australia, or in Canada, of course. And so the class comes with half a package of the designer series paper. So I've cut this sheet. This is one sheet. I've just cut it in thirds. But look, can you see the snow globes? So those dies I was talking about cut out the snow globes. We're going to actually do that today. So that's the one side. And then we've got these kind of muted petal pink snowflakes on the other side. And then look at these pretty designs. Ooh, helps if my houses are going the right way. There we go. We got snowmen, more little tiny snow globes, penguins. And then we've got, of course, these are always double-sided. So here's the other side. So that's the other side. So lots of possibilities. So you're going to get 12 by 12, 6 of them cut to 6 by 12. So we can get them in the mail for you. And then you're also going to get a full package. Hi, Mo. Full package of the white loose snowflakes. We're going to use those today. And half a roll of the sheer ribbon. This is the white with the silver sheer ribbon. So pretty. You're going to get 5 yards of that. Okay, so that's the class. It's $45 Canadian, and you get that goodie bag. Plus, we'll make 8 cards, 4 designs, 2 of each. Now, if you don't live in Canada, you can join, and you pay $18 Canadian for the PDF. And then you'll join us and watch the lives. Okay, so fun. Now, let me just get started. Okay, you guys. I'm going to take a deep breath because this has got a lot of parts to it. So we'll hope for the best. If it doesn't go right, it's not the end of the world. So I have got a card base of the thick basic white. I like the thick version. And it's just good for stability, especially when the type of card that we're going to make today. So this is cut 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We'll just give that a little crease there. So that's our card base. And then I've got a piece of real red, and it's cut 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. Just doing what I'm doing here and just concentrating. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Okay, so I'm going to glue my first layer down. Oop, that kind of squirted out there. Any baseball fans? Anybody watching the World Series? It's really good. Unless you're a Yankees fan, then it's not so good, I guess. But it's very good baseball. Enjoying it. It seems, hi, Ellie, and it seems like it's like late in the game shenanigans that are kind of make it fun, right? That's the kind of thing I always say to people. Baseball, nothing happens until something really big happens, and then it happens. I'm going to take a piece of Pool Party. Now, this is that new Pool Party. It's the two-tone. It's heavier than designer series paper, but it's much, much lighter than cardstock. It's not a cardstock white. But you can either use the lighter version or the darker version. So this is Pool Party, and then this is kind of a lighter version of Pool Party. I don't know if you can see that. We're going to go ahead, and I'm going to use the Snowflake Sky embossing powder folder. Now, you guys have seen me do this. This is not new for you guys. You've seen me do this, and then we're going to, it's a white core paper. So you probably can guess if you've been watching me. You can guess what I'm going to do with this core paper, right? Well, I know what she's going to do. And you would be right. So I have put it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss because it's a large folder, so you can't use your baby. You have to use this one. And then I'm going to take my sanding. You're a Dodger fan, so yeah, you hope they win. Well, I don't want to offend anybody, but Barb, you know the joke. The joke is, who are you rooting for in today's game? And then you say, like, let's say in my case, I would be the Toronto Blue Jays or whoever's playing the Yankees today. That's kind of the joke, right? Anyway, okay, so can you see that we've got this? God, isn't that great? But this is white core. and meaning that it's the pool party color is printed on the paper, okay? So it's not like our cardstock where it's dyed right through, okay? So this is great if you want to rip it or whatever. You saw where the fan grabbed, oh my gosh, from the cat, from Mookie Betts, yeah. Yeah, that was wild. And, then they went on a podcast and said they would do it all over again because they had planned to do it. And I'm thinking they could have broken Mookie's arm. It was ridiculous. Anyway, we're digressing. We're talking about baseball. Okay, back to this. We've embossed it. Got to sand it. Now just go grab a piece of very fine sandpaper and this will work, okay? I just happen to have this as an old tool that Stampin' Up! Used to carry. And wouldn't it be great if they carried it again? I should let them know. Because now we've got the two-tone white core paper. Wouldn't it be great if we brought a sanding block back? There's different ones. We had one that was sort of long and white. It was good too, but maybe they'll bring it back. Okay, so there is our sanded, and you can see how that popped right out there, okay? Now, the next thing we have to decide is which way this snow is falling. I prefer to have it falling like this. I don't know what the right answer is, but it's building up on the ground as far as I'm concerned. But apparently, either way works. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my snow globe. And I'm using this size. We're going to use this paper, and you can see that it's going to cut this out. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm not going to actually cut it out of the paper, but if you were going to, it would cut this out. Okay, but we're not going to do that. I'm just cutting it out of here. So I'm not going to, I shouldn't tell you what I'm not going to do. Hi, Diane. It is neat with the sanding, isn't it? Yeah, it just really makes it pop. I shouldn't tell you what I'm not going to do. I should just tell you what I'm doing, because then who cares what I'm not going to do? Okay, I'm trying to get my, let's see here. What is this? I'm trying to start my tape. Oh my gosh, I've never had problem. There we go. Okay. I want my repositionable double-sided tape. We talk about this a lot. Here's the box. Cindy says it's cheaper at Staples than it is on Amazon. So check that out. So I don't know. I'm going to kind of guess that that's where I want it. I'm not sure if I want it higher or lower. So I'm just going to guess because I did not make this card yet. I don't know. I'm taking a real risk here. Okay, we can do it on, can we do it on there? You know what? I don't like that. It's a little bit too wide and I don't want to get it all bent. So I'm going to take it over to my Stampin' Cut and Emboss. If you only have the baby one, just use a piece of paper that's just slightly smaller. Okay, probably 3.5. It's probably as wide as you can go on that. So we're cutting that out. So now we've got an opening. And I'm just going to save this. Ooh, I'm going to save that for another time. Okay. All right. Next up, I want this bit here. This is going to go in here. Okay. So I want to cut this, the globe stand out. Okay. So let's do this. And I got to say, Barb, that the Dodgers feel like the last year's Blue Jays because they've got Kemar, they've got they've got Oscar Hernandez. Oh, so kind of nice for them to win. But I wish they were still Blue Jays. Oh well. Such is life. Okay, so we're going to peel that off. And then I'm left with this little bit here. Okay. All right. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep this. Save this. Okay. And then I want this to be inside here. Okay. So I just kind of see where I want that. Looks about right. Maybe I'll move it over a titch. There we go. Okay. So that's how I want it. But I want to glue this piece, to the red piece, and I want it to be centered, okay? So the only way I could think of doing that, because I'm kind of doing a shaker card, but I'm not doing it in a traditional way because I found this was the easiest for me. I'm going to turn that over. I'm going to take my repositionable tape and I'm just going to put that down so it doesn't move. Well, I'm going to do it a bit differently. I'm going to do it like that. And then let's just triple check. Yeah, that looks good. So then let's put some glue on this piece. You guys following me what I'm doing here? I want this to be glued in the center, but I also am doing a shaker card, so I have to remove this piece. Okay. I'm gonna just kind of glue, push that down and make sure it's kind of centered. Maybe move it up a titch. Oop. That's the beauty of the white glue, isn't it? It just sort of gives you a little bit to play with. Okay, that's gonna have to do. Life's not perfect. Okay. That looks good. Look good? Yeah. Okay. Isn't that cute? Oh, it's so cute. Okay. So now we can just take this piece. Now on this piece, we need to make it so that if it's a shaker card, that the things that we're putting inside don't fall out. Okay. So now I'm looking. Here we are. Oh, good. You need a window sheet. Okay. Now, if you got a stamp set, let me see here. What stamp set haven't I opened yet? We do sell window sheets, but I'm looking for something to show you. No, not that one. I need a stamp set that I haven't yet mounted. So just a sec. I'll find one for you. Hopefully. This one? Yes, this is one. Okay. So here's one I haven't played with yet. Okay. So when you get these, we know that there's a very light film on this side, and then there's quite a thick one on this side. Both of these would work to use as window sheets if you don't want to buy the window sheets, but it's up to you. Okay, so now this I have to mount on here. Okay, so you know me, you guys. I'm not a big fan of stamp and seal. Okay, it's not my friend. So I'm not sure I want to even do it because I find it tears, but maybe I'm just me. Maybe it's me. Okay. So I'm going to just run some tape along here. And up here. I could have used my white glue, but you know, when you do that on the window sheet, sometimes it just makes a huge mess. And I don't need a huge mess. Okay. All right. So now we've got a window. Okay. So then we're going to be like this eventually. Now let's make the shaker part. We sell fabulous. Oh, hi, Di. You're over. I don't know where you are. I see you in two places. I see you on my Facebook group, and I see you over here too. So I'm not sure where you're watching me. Somewhere. Okay. So these come in these strips. Okay. So these are cool. So I'm just going to run it down like this. And then you can cut these as you go. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm making sure that this edge here butts up to this one because you don't want any openings, because if you do, then, oh dear, then that's sad. Your stuff can run out. But the other thing that's great about this is that you can actually turn it or curve it. I think I can do that here without having to cut it, which is even better. So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just running this up, turning the corner. Okay, and then I just need a little bit more. In fact, I don't know. I don't know if I like this. I don't think I like this. I'm going to change my mind, and I'm not going to curve it. I'm going to cut it. I think that curving it works, but it also really pulls, and I don't want it to be like pulling it so that it's kind of out of shape, if that makes sense. Okay, then we're going to grab another piece. I love these strips. Aren't they great? These are adhesive strips. Okay, that should be plenty. And I'm going to run it around like that. And then as I get close to this, I'm going to look, I'm going to just snip as close as I can, and then I'm going to make sure that I get a nice snug join here. Okay, so we don't want any holes. At least the holes shouldn't be bigger than the elements that you're putting in your cart, right? Because that would be a problem. It's not so bad, you guys, with what the product we're going to put inside, but we used to have like glitter or really fine, and then it did matter because that can get through the hole. Okay, so that is our shaker. But instead of putting the shaking parts in here and then trying to match this up, I'm going to put it right here onto my snowman. Okay, before I do that, I'm going to grab my Wink Stella. And even though you can't really see this, trust me, this is nice and sparkly on here. Okay, ooh, that just adds a little bit of interest. Okay. Now the next thing I want to do is grab my white loose snowflakes. And your dad, oh, before you were born, Bobby. You're so sweet. No, I'm pretty sure. I love that you guys are both Dodger fans because I didn't want to say that I do not want the Yankees to win. The Dodgers are so good. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how good they are. They're really good. Okay, so we want to lay this down, you guys, but we don't want it too thick. Okay, so you want enough in here, but you don't want too many. Okay, I think that's good. It's hard to tell, but I think that's going to be good. So now what I want to do is put the lid on here. Oh yeah, that would be good. Let's do that. Then I want to take off these pieces, but I'm also going to need the outside of this done, but I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of tape. So I'm just going to put a little bit. Let's see which side's sticky here. This side, I guess. I'm just going to put this up here, maybe one there and one here. Now, the thickness of this tape, by the way, is not as thick as our regular dimensionals. So you want it to be the same height as this. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So you can see I'm just putting a bunch of tape down and a little bit down here, maybe here and here. You get so much of this in a pack, you guys. Like, you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, she's using so much of that. You get a lot. Don't even worry about it. You get so much. Okay. All right. No, you're okay, Jacqueline. You're live, hon. You're live. We're still going live. I'm still live, baby. Well, you know what I mean. I'm live. This reminds me of live from Miami Beach. It's Jackie Gleason. Don't know why that popped into my head. But it did on the June Taylor Dancers, remember? Oh, see, Bobby, do you really think that I'm not too old? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Jackie Gleason and the June Taylor Dancers, live from Miami Beach. So, just saying, I'm older than I look. Okay. There we go. Take out the paper. Okay. So now here's why I stuck all that down, because now I can see exactly where I want this, and it should be fairly even. So we can press all this down. I'm going to give it a nice press around the actual globe. So, and there you go. See, remember that. See, I'm older. I'm probably older than you, Bobby. See, look at the snow. Isn't that cute? Little shaker. Now I'm going to sing Taylor Swift. Right? Shake it up. shake it up. Haters gonna hate, players gonna play. Here we go. Okay. If you're not a Taylor, if you're not a Swiftie, you won't know what I'm talking about. But I think everybody knows the Shake It Up song. Shake it up. Shake it up. I wish I could play it, but I'd probably be copyright infringed and then I'd be messed up. Okay. So there's our snow globe. Isn't that cute? That's cute. Whew. Never glad that worked out. Hey, if you see anything that you want a little bit more white to show, you can just go over it. Do a little sander. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Cute. Okay, let's finish up my card. I need a stain, and I'm going to use, it's so cute. I know, and I hope that made it easier for you guys. I was trying to find a way to make it as easy as possible to make a shaker, okay? Because we used to do where we put that around here, and then we would put it here, and then we put the top on. But for this card, I couldn't figure out a way to do that and make it so that it matched up. So that was my cheat. Okay. So now we're going to use Let It Snow. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. See, I bet you that's not even copyrighted because it's so old. But I could use that music. Okay, we're going to use our Wow embossing powder, opaque bright white. And is it ever bright? It's way brighter than our old embossing powder. I know some of you have bought it and agree with me that it is brighter. It is so cute, isn't it? It's so cute. So I heat set this. You know the drill, you guys. It's powder. It's plastic. We're melting it with our heat tool. And as soon as we see that start to melt and rise up, then we can move along our image until it's all there. It starts. Oh, it's so magical. This never gets old doing embossing, does it? It never gets old. So you just want to make sure that you're moving it along as it melts, okay? So now let's cut that out. So I'm going to grab my favorite, one of my favorite dyes. Hi, Sue. Nice to see you. Hope you're not a Yankees fan because we weren't being mean, but we were kind of going, go Dodgers. So just saying. Stylish Shapes. I know we take our sports seriously. I take hockey more seriously than baseball, but I love all sports. I do like watching because the World Series, especially this year, has been really good. Really unbelievable baseball. So talented. Wonder if Freeman will get another home run tonight. You Dodger fans, we'll see. 7, is it 7 in the World Series? He'll be the MVP if they win for sure. So I've taken that label and we're going to cut out Let It Snow. Okay. So I'm going to run that through my little baby here. Hate when I do that. I just put an order in for Wow. And I checked my order and I actually, oh no, Sue. Oh, I hate that. I hate it. It happens to me, but if you keep it in a really safe place and like a dry space and whatever, it won't go bad as long as you keep it all sealed up and, just be careful. So let's put our Let It Snow. So I'm just going to glue this down, you guys. I'm not going to do anything fancy with this. I think I like it here. But like that, I think. Let it snow. Yeah, I think so. Okay. And then I want to put a bow on. So let me grab this fantastic silver ribbon. It's not worth returning. No, it's not. Just don't do that with a bundle. I know, Cindy, it's and Sue, you're in the States, but for Cindy and I in Canada, to make a return is not worth it because we have to pay to send it back to Utah. And it can be expensive to mail from Canada to the US. Okay, there we go. Just gonna have littlest bow. Okay, and then we're gonna trim that off. Oop. Trim a little bit of a, oop. And then, oh, I like that. And then we're gonna grab, now sometimes you make a card and you go, oh, I like that. And then sometimes it's, I love that. Sometimes it's, that's not bad. I think I actually am entering this into the I love category. I love this. I'm going to use my favorite glue dots from my paper pumpkin or kits. I got a lot of them from the kits, you know, when we were playing with the kits. Got a lot of them. You know, tomorrow's the last day for the kits. Okay, so the kit sale. So if you've been thinking about it, please stop thinking and go buy them. Okay, because you're getting, some of them are on for 30% off. Okay. I love this bundle too. Sue, did you sign up for our class? For our, for this class on the 30th? I'm not sure if you're on the list because I can't remember from class to class. You ordered a ton of kits. Oh, cool. Auto shaker cards now too. Isn't it cute? Okay, this one's cute. If I do say so myself, this is a cute one. So the one that I practiced on, there's a few little flaws on it, but I'll show it to you. So I used the different size shaker. I don't think you can actually tell. Oh, I forgot to put it on a white. Okay, well, that would help if I actually put it on the card front. Let's do that. Let's glue this on. Let's finish this card. I guess I just was doing the mechanics, thinking I gotta remind myself how to make my card. We used to make shaker cards constantly. So this one, I didn't use the folder, and I probably should have, although it might have been busy. Then when I finished it, before I put my bow on, it was all stuck at the top, and I thought, oh, it's not balanced. So then I used the stamps, these ones. I'll show you. These two stamps. So that garden green and real red. And then, look, it's got coordinating dies that you can cut it out. And I stuck that on this side, thinking it would balance it a bit. But then I thought, no, it needs something else. So I stuck the bow on. So when I recreated it, I will say I do like my recreation better. I don't know. I just like it better. This I think might be a little too big for that area. What do you guys? Oh, you like the penguin, Bobby? Yeah. Who doesn't love the penguin? Right? Thanks, Ellie. Okay, so I think I've shown you these, but do you want to see them again? Want to see some more cards using this? Fantastic. Here's one here. So this is the designer series paper, not like the globe. So similar idea, right? Remember when we made these ones? We made these ones, I don't know if it was last week or Sunday, one of them. Okay. And then here's another little guy, little snowman. Remember the tip, use your Stampin' Right marker, not right marker, your Stampin' Blends or your Stampin' Right marker, either one would do. The pool party, and just add a little bit to the edge, and it just makes that pop and makes it look like, ooh, it's cold. Okay. Don't know why, it just does. Okay, so that's that, and then let me show you. So that class is November 30th, and the class after that is featuring the Nest of Winter Sweet Collection. Okay, so remember we made this card the other day? Oh, there's in blue. Okay, and some more cards. We showed you this one, and I showed you this one. Okay, and then this one's cute. This is turning it into a Christmas card. So these are the branches, but then colored with the lights, so it makes it look like Christmas. And then one more. So those are samples. And then the class itself, you're going to get a full pack of earth tones, shimmer gems. This is the best. You're going to get a whole package of this twine, all 3 colors. Okay, you're going to get half a pack of the DSP, which is to die for. It's beautiful. Look at that. So that's one side. Love it. Okay, all those birds. And then there's the other side. You're going to get half a pack in your goodie bag. So that's your goodie bag. Then we're going to make 8 cards for designs, 2 of each. And then if you purchase the bundle, you're going to get a full pack of DSP. And I should have said that about the snowy scenes. Buy the bundle from us, you get a full pack of kit DSP. And there's also another product that's not included in the class, but grab it. It's part of the suite, and that's the Birchwood 3D embossing folder. Okay. All right. So that went better than I thought because I wasn't sure. I was like, do I really want to challenge myself to make a shaker card? And I'm glad I did because it was easier than I thought. Much easier. Just before we go, we've got not a lot of time left, but let me just remind you of some of these kits, okay? So here's some kits that we've been making just as a reminder. This one here is the Painted Wishes kit, and this is the cards that it made. These are gorgeous. There is no stamping involved in these. So this is a kit that you could give to a friend, and they would have everything they need and no leftovers, and they won't have any storage issues. They'll just have the beautiful cards. Okay. Then we've got, this one's fun. This one here was another fun one. The Christmas Everywhere kit. And we've got these 3 cards. Now this was one that could easily be cut into 2 cards, and then they gave us cactus or cacti to add to cards. So that was kind of fun as like a little alternative. So that one's fun. I'm just showing you sort of the Christmas ones. This one here is also a great kit. These are all on sale, you guys. Shop crazy with Alison.ca. Check it out. So Christmas Wishes kit. Now there's 4 of each of these, so you get 8 cards. So here's the 2 designs, and then the beautiful, look at this beautiful envelope. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Sometimes the packaging is just as nice, right? And then how about this one, the Garden of Thanks? Okay, these are beautiful. Now these are a combination of stamps. So these are stamped, but this one is a die cut. Look how gorgeous this is. This is one of my favorites. So pretty. This is one that I think is the, okay. This one here is on for 30% off. I think it's $19. Sentimental Rose. Oh, look at this. I've made a mess. Sentimental Rose. The reason I think this is the deal of the century is because it's reasonably priced. It makes fabulous cards, and the sentiments that come in it are, you can use for everything. Mother's Day, happy birthday, thinking of you, congratulations. It is perfect. It makes a little box, which is fun. And then the little card designs are here. So you get 3 of each, so 9 cards. Aren't they beautiful? Look how pretty those are. Okay, so that's just some of them, and I think that's all I'm going to show you because I don't like to keep you too long. The last one maybe you might be interested in is the ornaments. So this is the Christmas ornaments. Makes 9 of these. Okay, so you're going to make 3 this size. Woo! They're stuck. 3 this size. And then 6 this size, but they're 2 different designs. You can hang them on a tree. You can use them as a tag on a gift. That's what I'm going to do. You can hang them on a wine bottle. That would work as a hostess gift. I think people would be very impressed to receive those. So hopefully don't miss out on buying kits. Sale is on until tomorrow night. So grab those. Here we go. Oop. Okay. Thanks, Jeanette. Sue, you got the DSP, but not the bundle. I think are you talking about the Nests of Winter? Is that the one you're talking about? Nests of Winter bundle, maybe? It's so pretty. Well, of course, I'm terrible, you guys, because I love everything, right? Oh, hi, Leanna. Over on my Facebook group, I see you sneak down there and we're watching. Okay, let's do this. Oh, you're so welcome with the kits. Yeah, because sometimes you look online, especially, and you think, yeah, that's cute. but then you make it and it's fabulous. May I call you when you are finished? You betcha, Diane. You call me. Call me, maybe. Call me. Laughing. Love to chat with you. You give me a call. Okay, that's it, you guys. What's today? Wednesday. I'll see you Sunday, right? Oh, we're changing the clocks back on Sunday. Falling back. Ugh. I hate changing the clocks, even though we're going to gain an hour. It doesn't feel that way. Yeah, the Nest of Winter. Well, check out the other products in that suite, Sue. I'm just saying. Especially since the bundle cuts out the images from the DSP, right? The birds and stuff. Oh, thanks, Sissy Sue. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching. All right, you guys. I'll see you back here on Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome, Cindy. Thanks for coming. Now I got to figure out how I got to end my stream and then end my stream. So if I'm staring at the screen, that's why. Okay, because I have to go over here and end it, and then I'm coming over here and ending it. Bye, you guys.